Welcome back to the 9 News Business Buzz. I'm Ryan Frazier, 9 News business expert. When we talk about urban revitalization, we usually talk about tax incentives and zoning and construction. Rarely do we talk about the trees driving foot traffic. But this past Friday, a team of students from the CU Denver School of Business and other schools at CU Denver participated in a $20,000 mile-high sustainability Shark Tank-style pitch competition to build a native microforest in a pocket park along Colfax. The goal is heat reduction and water retention, but it also poses a major test for how sustainable projects survive in complex urban environments. Joining me now is the winning team, Kiana Kea, Nathan DiMartino, and M. Booth. Congratulations. Welcome on the program.
Thank you.
Kind of exciting. You win on Friday, and on Monday, you're on the 9 News Business Buzz. Great to have you.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. Kiana, I want to come to you first. Let's start with the business case you've made to judges on Friday. Colfax is incredibly dense pavement-heavy corridor. What exactly is a microforest, and how do you successfully put one of these into an urban pocket park?
Yeah, a microforest is essentially just a variation of a garden. It's the intentional, dense planting of a layered structure, including canopy, shrubs, flowers, and ground cover in order to ensure that we can get the maximum amount of use out of a small area, which is why it's perfect for urban areas like this pocket park in Colfax.
Wow. Now, Nathan, I want to come to you now. Businesses on Colfax care about foot traffic, safety, and revenue. Aside from the environmental benefits like heat reduction, what is the actual economic return, if you will, in terms of how does putting a micro forest next to a retail block translate to better businesses, or better business for merchants and others in the area?
Well, currently there's a lot of revitalization attempts going on, the Colfax Bid Project and the bus rapid transit line extension, and we believe that by creating a green space that people can spend time and linger in, that it'll better the foot traffic, people will be more comfortable spending time and hanging out on Colfax.
Yeah. Now, obviously, I think that's what a lot of folks want to see is, right, you build these beautiful things that are also sustainable, good for the environment, but they attract more people to the area. So hopefully, right, that means more customers and more business, good things for everyone. I want to talk to you about how we make this last. We got 2 students from the MBA program at University of Colorado, Denver. You're from the architecture program. So we really want to get your insights here on how you make these types of things last, because this is, I think, where the rubber meets the road. Now, this when you won $10,000 for the 3 of you to split, but now you also have $10,000 to implement this program. So how do you use that implementation money to ensure that this micro forest doesn't just become an unmaintained nuisance in 3, 6 months, a year from now?
Totally. I think that's a great question. The biggest part is just making sure we pair with strong community partners, which we've already secured, Denver Urban Gardens, Colfax Business Improvement District, and then also engaging with the community. We've gotten a lot of support from the elderly folks who live in the housing unit behind it, as well as Parks and Recreation in order to help maintain the park and inspire stewardship with the design. In addition, the park is already activated by a mutual aid group who will already clean up the trash at the park and would love to have a happy environment in order to continue doing great work in.
Yeah. Talk to me a little bit about, and in no particular order, so feel free to jump in here, like how do you hope a project like this, that you all came together, you won this great competition, how do you hope it makes a lasting impact on the community, both environmentally and hopefully economically?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you can go.
Well, we think that if this project is successful, that it can really be a pilot and that it could be repeated along Colfax and really contribute to like the beautification and make it a place that people really love. And we think it could be a lot greener.
Yeah, another part of our project is really including a lot of educational signage or moments of joy, kind of like how downtown Denver has those little activities along 16th Street. We really wanted to include like native plant scavenger hunts or different educational signage so that the community can continue to engage with our gardens.
Yeah, what do you think, Em?
I think that being able to create a beautiful environment, especially on that Colfax corridor, an area that needs a lot of love, is going to be very beneficial for the neighborhood, very beneficial for the businesses as well.
Yeah, a lot of times when we talk about sustainability, I think a lot of folks don't always realize that it's this convergence, right, of both environmental impacts as well as the economic impacts and the social impacts. And I think you all kind of achieve all 3 with what you've proposed, right? Like you're obviously having some positive environmental impacts, heat reduction being one of them, water retention being another. But the economic side, as we mentioned earlier with Nathan, bringing more people into the area, and hopefully it's a place that people want to come for a long time, and in doing so, the social aspects of it, building community and bringing folks together, right? So you really are kind of like hitting a 3 out of 4, or if I can actually 3 out of period that I can think of in terms of the impact of this project. So congratulations again on bringing this together. Last thoughts on what you hope this project achieves for the community. Any thoughts?
I really hope that this project inspires Denver to have more green space in the urban environment.
Yeah.
Anything further, Kiana?
I mean, our location is also really close to one of the BRT lines. So I know, like, personally, public transport is sometimes not an option that I go for first. But if we have more spaces like this, I really hope that it can increase ridership and make people feel more comfortable taking public transit.
BRT, bus rapid transit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything else, Nathan, you hope this project does?
I think we about covered it.
Yeah.
I think we've hit all the 3 big things, and
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you to business school for this opportunity.
Yeah, University of Colorado, Denver, great program. I mean, now this is where you get to tell us what you're going to do with the money that you won. Anybody want to talk about that? Maybe we'll go to lunch afterwards. We've been talking. I'm doing my part. I really want to go out to lunch with you guys. Apparently, you got a few extra bucks these days. Well, either way, I want to congratulate you all for a job well done. Congratulate the University of Colorado, Denver for putting together this program. These are the exact type of programs I think that are beneficial on all fronts, as I said before. So congratulations to all of you. The future of Denver's commercial corridors requires more than just concrete and money. It requires creative resilience. If this team can successfully execute a microforest along Colfax, it could become a blueprint for how we weave sustainable value directly into our toughest urban environments. Nathan, Kiana, M, thanks so much again. Congratulations and best of luck in the future. For the 9 News Business Buzz, I'm Ryan Frazier. Have a great week.